All right, it's your boy Vader. This is On the Rise, and today I'm with Brees, the producer. How you doing today, G?
Straight, man. Maintaining the best way. Everything cool. How you?
I'm doing all right.
Uh,
I just want to let you know you are like the first New Jersey artist, producer, person overall that I've interviewed in the state. First person. This is
all right.
breaking news right here.
Yeah, that's lit. That made me feel good, man. We setting trends and things like that, getting it done. I like that though. You expanding. That's what you should do. I like to be a part of that too. I definitely appreciate it. Word up.
Yeah, no problem, man. I just been looking around. I've been looking around for weeks. And it's like no one like give me a chance, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make history, you know what I mean? Who
Yeah,
doesn't want to make history? But like I said, you are the first person to we're actually locked in doing this right now. So
yeah.
I'd like to show my appreciation. Um shit, going let's just start well before I start, I'll just let you know how I even, know you because you obviously have an audience. Your people want to know how'd you even. I've been following you for a while, like even since I was in high school. I've been following you. Think we're relatively the same age either way. So
Yeah, I'm
uh,
32.
you 32, okay?
Yeah,
I'm like 27.
yeah. You
You know,
right there.
yeah. So yeah, but I remember it was cool. Everything with Jersey Club, and Jersey Club is even elevated even higher now, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, I had followed you on Instagram, and even Instagram was like new back then. And yeah, I've been following you ever since. And I remember I always see you post stuff, so
hmm
that's why we are here.
Yeah.
You know, uh, going on from that. So just give me a background of your life. You know, what I mean, where are you from?
Yeah, well, I was born and raised in East Orange, New Jersey. I lived a couple different places and all that, but East Orange is where like my story was written and everything. My hometown from North 19th Street. Yeah, so growing up, like music has always been a part of my life as long as I can remember. Like literally, Saturdays as a kid, 6 years old, we skating in the hallways, blasting Jersey club music and house music and stuff like that. And it got serious when I turned like 10 years old. I went to elementary school and I was playing the bass guitar. Well, I started out on the acoustic guitar, the wooden one. So I was playing that. And my music teacher, like, man, your hand's too big for that. He like, you got to step it up. So I played the bass guitar and I would actually leave school in the fifth grade and come to this studio that we in my stepfather's studio. So I would come here every day after school, jam with him. He making beats. I'm jamming on my guitar. And so this always been like the safe haven for my family, like my cousins and my brothers. We at the studio, you know where to find us at. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we ain't in here lollygagging, he got us running to the store, cleaning up, doing something, putting his foot in our ass when we needed it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So this kind of like where we grew up at together on some shit like that. So yeah, like this always been in my life. And I just started taking the engineering seriously probably about 2011 or 12. But I already knew how to do it. That's the crazy thing. Like I was already recording with my family, my brothers and cousins, had a couple songs out. Wasn't really no rapper, but we spent all this time in the studio. We gonna know how to do everything around the studio. So yeah, I started taking it serious when I went to go see. I went to a session that my oldest brother had. He a rapper, and I saw the engineer do his thing. And mind you, I grew up in the studio. I done seen millions of engineers, but it was just something about how he controlled the session and how he just made it look so easy and it flew so like it was beautiful. You
Yeah, the
feel me?
sauce.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, man, I gotta learn how to do that shit. Like I gotta be nice.
Yeah.
And from there, shout out to Clico. From there, I came back here and I told my step pops like, yo, I gotta learn this. Like I wanna be lit with this. Like, and he showed me. I was fucking up a lot of sessions in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Bad too. Like I was fucking up bad. But I was trying to learn, you feel me? I was willing to put the time in. And then I recorded one song with a group from East Orange, GMGB, the song called No Letting Up Part 2. And when I recorded that, it's like literally like my life changed. You know what I'm saying? It put them on too. It put them on a different platform too. But yeah, that's what I'm always give credit to that song as getting me to where I'm at today. Like, because it definitely helped put me in a position. You know what I'm saying? Just from people like, oh, you recorded that? I'm like, yeah, we're seeing young boys and little cousins. They like huge fans of these jokers, and I'm
Yeah.
feel me. They something like a peer to me. So I'm like, what the fuck is the big deal? And little cuz like, oh shit, you work with. I'm like, yeah, man. Like that's when I started to see, like, man, they got the kids, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it really started to go at. Cause then my phone started ringing. Like people was requesting me type shit. Like they wanted to work with me. And I was like, oh, all right. Word up. From there, man, I just put in my work. People who know me, they know I don't sleep too much. I don't go out. You ain't gonna catch me in no club.
Yeah.
None of that. You gonna catch me in the studio though, every day. Even if I'm just macking, I'm in the studio for something, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is literally my life. I ain't one of them, I don't have a 9 to 5 or nothing. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like engineering is it for me. It's my end all right here. Word up.
Word. So at that time, all right. So that's when. So the first thing you began to do was engineering.
Yeah,
That's where you first started, and then that song that you have recorded
yeah,
for that popular group.
yeah,
That's when you started to get the traction
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, well, I ain't going no shade to them, but they weren't popular before that song. You feel me? We
Mm-hmm.
was all on the come up.
Yeah.
That song blew them up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they popular now for damn sure.
Yeah.
Word up.
But that was the song.
Yeah, that was it. That
took
was the one.
Yeah.
And then we recorded that here.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 2014, 15, some shit like that.
Okay.
Word up.
That was around the time. It's funny as you say that because that was the same around time that I had moved to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because just to tell your audience, if they don't know, I'm actually from Plainfield, New Jersey. So I was gone for 8 years though, and then came back.
Yeah.
So it's funny you said, oh, that was around 2014. All right, so you guys put that track out. You know, people were going crazy. So what started happening after that? What made you, what did you start doing after that?
After that song drop,
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. It's not like it really changed too much on paper for me.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't one of those. It's an hourly studio. They came, they paid for their session.
Yeah.
It's their song. They gonna eat off of that. And I was like in the beginning stages and all that, but what I got from that money can't buy. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather it go how it's going, like how it went and everything, because it's really a good feeling when you know, like you could sit back and look at where you started from. Like when I first started, not knowing nothing, Pro Tools screen looking Chinese to me.
Yeah.
To at least getting that off, like I feel good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, it was one of them feelings. Like I take that over money any day. Like
it's like a personal, accomplishment. Like your progress. You see your progress.
Yeah, like, and that's something that's in stone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could have got $500-600, couple $1,000. I would have blew that. I would have fucked that money all up, and it would have been going nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? But what I took from that, what I got from that, like that's something I'm gonna hold all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, word up. Money can't buy that. Money can't do nothing with that.
So did you ever consider creating beats? Like, did you ever do that?
Yeah, I actually when I like before I started taking the engineering process serious, like I told you, we was all around the studio. So I was printing CDs. I did videos or two. I did a couple photo shoots for people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And beat making was like literally the first thing that I jumped to because I come from the band, so it was that much intimate for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got right into it. Like, and I was making beats for probably like 6-7 years, but I don't know. I just had an issue with it because it was so much people running around, you know, trying to get free beats and they ain't really trying to pay and they trying to, like, man, like Kanye said, just because you walk in the TV store and say I watch TV the best, that don't mean you get it for free. Like, I got tired of dealing with that and people, managers calling me and all. So I said, you know what, I got something for y'all. You want to see me, you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? So full throttle engineer. And I just put my work in to be able to, you know what I'm saying, not walk around with an arrogance about it, but walk around with a confidence about it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, word up. I feel like I put a lot of work in for that. And yeah, that was really the reason why like the beat making, I just kind of got turned off from it. But that's my essence. So that's why my name is always Brees the producer, because that's literally what I do, even as an engineer. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So putting songs together and things like that.
Word. So
Word.
after 2015, like clearly you saw like a higher clientele, like a lot more people, coming to you, right, for
Yeah.
engineering. What did that feel like? How does that feel?
I mean, it feel great, but at the same time, it's real life stuff that goes on in the midst of that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like the song did what it did, and it was a great song. It was a lot of numbers on YouTube and all that, but that song is not the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I'm still lasting. Like, it's a
Mm.
lot of hard work that I put in. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's a lot of mistakes. It's a lot of fuck ups. It's a lot of YouTube videos. It's a lot of phone calls to other engineers. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like, I really wanted, I'm really one of them guys who came up out of the mud, and I'm still on my way up, but you know what I'm saying? It's always a process with this. That's basically what I'm getting at. Like, and it's never really something that's finished. Like, you're gonna learn
Yeah.
something new every day. You're gonna experience something new every day. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still in the water with it right now. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I'm just comfortable. I'm floating.
What was like? What do you say? Like, what is one of your like the hardest things that you had to learn as being an engineer?
The hardest thing I had to learn from engineering, man, that's a no brainer for me, because how I carry myself, and that's that it don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Yeah.
literally don't stop. It's literally, like, literally, when I say that, like, that's what I mean. Like, you could be going through. This remind me of, like, I seen this on a movie or The Wire or something like that back in the day. But the Joker basically said, like, the game don't stop. Like, when your mother hurting or something like that. I think it was Omar from The Wire. When your mother hurting or something like that, like, the game don't stop. The dope game don't stop. That's what he was talking about. But from my reference, like, man, I done been through a lot of things. I'm talking about I got some late night phone calls, 2:30 in the morning. Yo, such and such, this happened. And I'm grieving. I'm going through it. I'm looking at it like, man, I can't go out the house. I can't leave the room for 2 days. But my phone ringing. You know what I'm saying? The clients need them hours. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna turn that bread down? Or you going, you know what I'm saying? Wipe your face off, clean your shit, and go get that bread. You know what I'm saying? And that was for me, that was the biggest challenge, because I'm not too good with the emotional side of everything. You feel me? Like, I be going crazy sometimes when shit get too much. But well, back in the day, but that was something that helped me create balance in life. Like, it's way bigger than just being an engineer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that created balance, because I literally can tune out now. Before I couldn't tune out. Before I be in here and everything that I'm dealing with in life, I'd be sitting on my head mid-session. Yo, bro, run that back. What you say? Delayed reactions and anything, you feel me?
Mm.
But now it's like, once I come in that studio, my life get checked at the door. You know what I'm saying? I'm Brees the producer now. You
Yeah.
feel me? And that was the biggest challenge though. Now I'm good on it. But overall, that was my biggest challenge. Like, that was my biggest hump to get over.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely.
Word. And let me ask you this, because you see, because we were talking. I said I'll mention it later in the interview. You obviously what's going on in the area with like the whole Jersey club. You see, like now
Yeah.
it's gone from Jersey club to now like Jersey drill. Like, what do you think about that?
I like it. At the end of the day, it's giving Jersey an opportunity to be creative.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I feel like we one of the most creative people on the planet Earth, but
Facts.
you know what I'm saying, just because how we do things and all that, but it's giving us an opportunity that we don't really have, and I like the fact that I heard somebody say 2 weeks ago, Jersey sound. You know what I'm saying? Because I never can identify what's a Jersey sound besides like our club music, our house music, shit like that. But for the most part, it's like, I don't want to say emulate, but Jersey people just they rap how they know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Yeah.
something hot out right now, that's what's buzzing. Like, a Jersey nigga gonna be able to do that, and that's talent. Like, you feel me? Like, Josie could switch from this to that to a Drake type to this type of song, and I fuck with it. And this all this is giving the youth a chance to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? Talk about their harsh realities and stuff like that. Not everybody want to hear it. Not everybody gonna stand by it, but it's a therapy session when you come into the studio. So I look at it like, hey, express yourself. You feel me? Like I'm fucking with it. I love the movement. Word up, definitely.
Yeah, word. Yeah, because I've been looking at it too recently. I've been seeing like a few people. I've been trying to contact a few people too from Jersey. I just think it's like crazy how they just mix the two. I don't know. Oh wait, I do know. I forgot the guy's name. He's on the West Coast right now, where he was mixing it. He was like mixing Jersey with New York City drill.
Yeah.
That shit is just wild. Just seeing the two come together because it's always been Jersey versus New York.
Yeah. It always been that.
Yeah.
Low key.
Low key.
Nobody really never want to say it, but it's always been that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love New York, man. New York, I look at them like our big cousins, man. You feel me? Like ain't nothing like walking through town square. Like that feeling itself is just peaceful. I go out there with $30 in my pocket. If I'm walking through town square, like nothing matters. You feel me? Like I love the shit out of New York. Word up. It's his own world. Like,
yeah, it really is. Like
definitely.
it's like I think it's like the most popular city in the world.
Yeah,
I think it's
definitely.
Like, that's crazy.
But the Jersey drill scene, I like where it's going, man. It's a lot of like shout out to Platinum Sound and North, my boy Q Dobbs and Quota. They over there, they doing their thing, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you. They got the drill scene on Smash with it. You feel me? They making the beats and all that, like. So I like it because we getting to see like it grow from the ground up, and it's gonna be somebody who gonna pop with that Jersey sound. You feel me? Like I'm just waiting for it because that's gonna open the doors for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think people understand that. We just need one. That's it.
Yeah, just one. Really, I think it's crazy because I like the way I see things with like New Jersey is like Jersey. It's so real. It's almost like they hurt. Like we be hurting ourselves. Like because you know what I'm saying. In Jersey, it's like they just keep it real. They don't give a fuck. Like and that's where it's at. Even if it hurts them, like it just can't be fake. You know.
I feel like that's a lot of places, but like you just got to realize that sometimes you got WWE it a little bit.
Like there's like a lot of politics in Jersey. Like fuck the politics.
Yeah, fuck all like they be sometimes some niggas be like, man, we don't want to hear none of that. Right upside his head.
Yeah.
But you can't always do it. Like sometimes you gotta WWE it a little bit. Like you feel me? Just get it on. Just get the platform rolling at least. You feel me? Build the buzz off of that if you're gonna build the buzz off of that. But jokers don't be wanting to hear that, man. They be spinning corners and knocking each other's heads loose. So,
but that's why I also feel like Jersey isn't most recognized for like mainstream music, but like underground or like battle rap. Yeah. Battle rap is huge in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like been like a stepping stone, and a lot of people from New York City come to Jersey actually, like whether it's Elizabeth or wherever. You know what I mean? So I think Jersey has its own thing. New York just don't be trying to acknowledge it.
You know how that go though. they don't really need to acknowledge it. So I feel where they be coming from with that. Like we gotta come together and put in our own work and get our own selves on, and our DJs gotta work with our artists, and it starts with us. That's why I don't knock them for talking however they gonna talk. Like that's cool. At the end of the day, they have a reason to do that because we not, you know what I'm saying, as stable as we should be and shit like that. And that just fall back on us as one entity. Like we got to get it all together ourselves before we can expect the next man to say, all right, let's get him. Because soon as that happens, somebody done got shot, somebody getting robbed at they showcase, somebody running up in somebody's studio session. Like we got to cut all that out before we really start to work together. It's possible. Like I don't understand. I mean, I get it. I understand it because it's street shit that go on that I ain't involved in. So I get it while you feel me. But it's like, man, if we would have come together and put all of our minds together, man, fuck all that other shit, like we'll be able to take over this industry definitely because we got every bit of talent that you need to do it. Word up.
Facts, bro. And I saw one dude from Instagram. I think his name is Torch. I saw him on Instagram. He's from Jersey. I don't know where from.
Big brown skin dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He from North. I never met him, but I know who he is. I never met him.
Yeah, he's doing really good. And he I saw him post a picture with this guy named So Talented, and So Talented is this dude that he's a promoter.
Yeah.
He books stuff for artists. So the fact to see a New York promoter with a New Jersey dude is cool. He actually, So Talented dude actually booked K Flock's first show. I think so. That's a really good look for Jersey. Really good. I think there's some other artists, Bandman Real.
Yeah. I heard him too. From Jersey. Yeah, he definitely doing this thing. It's a lot of people from. That's why I don't be understanding, man. Like we be right there. I feel like we don't never want to say the BB word, but sometimes I be feeling like they got us a little blackball. You know what I'm saying? Because it is too much time. Like, come on, bro. Like you hear this song, my nigga. Like you see what he doing. You see the buzz he got, the following and everything. Like I don't know, man. You know, it's a lot of politics that come into it. Word up. But yeah, I definitely think, man, once Jersey get that one, it's gonna be over. Like they're gonna come looking for the 2 to the 10th.
Yeah, I think it's just definitely right about that. It always only takes one. Yeah. Even I've done the interviews I've done beforehand. Like I said, you're the first New Jersey artist or producer. I was up in Albany, New York. It's like the same way. It's like once they get that one person, you know what I'm saying? It's a smaller area. It's within New York, so you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's just media. You just need more media. You just need more helping hands. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And then once that happens, it creates its own little snowball effect. You know what I'm saying? One share or one like or one word to mouth. You know what I mean? Oh, who the fuck is this? Oh, even the niggas in the streets that be beefing. You know what I mean? Oh, that's my up. That nigga on this.
Yeah.
Let me hit that nigga up and see if I can get on there. Then you finding all the people that got problems with each other on one thing. That sound kind of crazy, but like at the same time, it's kind of cool because one way or another, you sharing they shit. No matter how you want to put it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
We did that a couple years ago. Rest in peace with my brother Teak Millie. We didn't host a session, but we ran a session. It was like a bunch of jokers from Newark and Irvington. It was like them trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Work shit out.
Yeah, like and the people who was in there, I know I'm like, God damn, like this major, because I know them, they be going at it like cats and dogs, and everybody chilling, writing, listening to the beats going through, you know what I'm saying? It was love. So that's what really changed my perspective. Like, oh nah, it can be done. You know what I'm saying? Because that night was major. I'm like, yeah, it really could be done. Word up. But I was a little nervous the whole night. Like, it might go left any second, but it was all cool. Like, word up.
I think they say music and streets is not, they're two different things. I do believe that. I agree with that. But at the same time, when it comes to like music where, you know, maybe person name dropping, or just even if they not name dropping, they talking about music. You saw DJ Drewski or whoever the dude, he banned name dropping or whatever from his platform or whatever, which is understandable. I understand it. What do you think about that?
I think that's it can be a good thing, I think. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect his message and what he's trying to do, but at the end of the day, that's literally the thing that got you your position, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's that, like hip hop music, rap music, like that's what the jokers do. But I get it because it's really turning into something that it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like and it is just music, but at the end of the day, everybody don't play disrespect the same way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just music. Yeah, it's just your song. But you said that's why y'all shot my man's 13 times in his neck and all. Like, don't nobody want to stand for that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to turn a blind eye to that. Like, you know what I mean? So,
especially when they get like 50,000, 60,000,
like,
100,000.
And then, like, with the Chicago situation with the young boy, the Tuka guy, like, you feel me? Like, his name is just world renowned as a, like, weed. Like, that's that. Imagine being his cousin. Like, you feel me? And you get off a plane and Texas and somebody talking about roll that Tuka up. Like,
now you saw that this dude Ruga said something about that to Tusi. He said some crazy shit. He was, I guess, someone said smoking Tuka in the pack. It wasn't even like a Chicago nigga, I don't think. But he was reciting it and like doing that or whatever, and the nigga said stop doing that. Stop.
Yeah,
He telling
yeah.
everybody to stop doing that shit.
Yeah, yeah, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, basically, it just go too far. So I get why Drewski was coming like that. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, what you expect them to rap about? Like, a lot of these people not really too deep into the education. Like, niggas ain't
yeah,
go to college and all that. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just got to talk about their realities. That's how they let it out. You know what I mean? So I get it. Like, Joker's just gonna find another platform to try to push it on if he
yeah,
ain't gonna try to fuck with it, you know what I mean? I respect his decision and all that with it, because it's coming from a good, like he got good intentions behind it,
mm.
you know what I mean? But I don't really think that that's likely to change. Ain't nobody
It's
really gonna
like
switch
too
that
little,
up.
too late.
Yeah, it's too late, you know what I mean? It's probably too late. Word,
Yeah, yeah. That
word
that
up.
shit crazy. I
Yeah,
think it's just yeah. There's two different things from the streets and music. I just think that these dudes just be expressing how they feeling. And what they feeling is what they dealing with in the streets. You can't
yeah,
be mad. You can't be mad. I don't know. It's like that's what he dealing with. Which you gonna be mad?
yeah.
You gonna stop him? So that shit crazy. But yeah, bro, life is crazy right now. Who you got? Who's your like top people that are there top people that you listen to out here in Jersey?
I listen to a little bit of everybody. I like for the most part, I try to do that just to stay relevant with the sound and all. Cause like Lil Durk is not on my playlist. Like Future
Mm,
not on my playlist. I don't really even listen to that type of music. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay relevant through like the socials and shit like that. You feel me? That's how I would know who Torch is and Bandman Real and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I'd be a fool to be up here talking about, oh yeah, I'm an engineer in Jersey. I'm from East Orange. How you ain't never heard of this dude? You feel me? So
yeah,
you feel me? I'm gonna stay in tune with all that type of music and everything, just to stay afloat and stay up to my peers and my competitors and shit like that. So, but it's not really my first choice of music and everything like that. But it's a lot of hard workers. Like I respect the hard work rather than a good song because that'll get you further. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like
Facts.
I look at it like that. Like there's so many hard workers, so many niggas putting in work, saving money, going to work, selling their drug, doing whatever to fund their career, like to fund what they believe in. So I respect that, man. I think a lot of people in Jersey do that, and I think a lot of people need their recognition and their flowers for doing that because that shit is major. You know what I mean? Word up. I don't never want to put nobody above nobody, especially from my state. But word up. If you a hard worker, you know you is. Like, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Word. Yeah, I don't know much about. Like I said, I know a few people would know. Ace Mula, uh, Dido,
Dato.
Dado. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I always wasn't sure because I haven't actually heard his voice talk to him. I like texted him a couple times. Yeah, I believe his name. He goes by Mr. Jersey Drill, but I'm his.
Oh yeah, yeah. I seen him on Instagram. I
Yeah, I
was
think he
just
has
on
a
his
different. I
page
think he has
like
a different
yesterday.
name. I think he has a different
Yeah.
name though. I think it starts with an F. F. I saw him on AP TV Productions.
Yeah.
So, yep, him and Bandman Real, and then there's a few more. I'm trying to look at Torch. I'm trying to look up a few more. I'm just trying
You
to get
know,
in tune.
the irony, Dato, right?
Yeah,
That's the guy who I said I recorded that song that put me on.
yeah.
That's the group that he in. Yeah,
Really?
GMGB, No Letting Up Part 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I recorded that in
I think I
here.
heard that. I
Yeah.
think that's funny. I think I actually heard. Okay, so, um, yeah. No, I want to get in contact with him more. I gotta hit him up again. I
Yeah.
think I actually didn't hit him back, and he hit me back. So,
Mm-hmm.
if he's listening or watching this right now, my bad. I will get to you. So yeah, any other things that you got like going on? Like, have you ever tried to do like any other type of entrepreneurial like path?
Yeah, I'm something of a jack of all trade. Like I've
Yeah.
done it all, literally. Like I was a barber. I went to school for contracting. I
Mm,
didn't actually go to school for engineering. I went to school for construction and building shit.
yeah.
Built a couple record studios. I built the loft down on Broad and West Kenny
Yeah.
in Newark. Yeah, like I literally went to school for contracting, so I did everything based around that. I was a painter, did all that shit, man. I was worked in retail. I did everything. So, like, basically, what I'm trying to get at, like, is owning my own recording studio, and like I wanna own a name so I could basically do everything or other things with that one name instead of just it being a recording studio.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brees the producers painting, Brees the producers recording studio, Brees the producers transportation. Like that's what because I'm literally a jack of all trades. I don't want to limit myself to just one thing. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that's my ultimate goal is just to run as many different businesses and companies as I can because I literally can. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Word up. So that's what I want to get to. I want to build my own studio from the ground up with my own hands. Like I can get into all of that. You know what I mean? Like that's literally my goals. But as far as like for long term, like once I set all that up, I'm trying to really set something up for the kids. Like I wanna teach the kids how to do this and give them an opportunity to be in the studio because this shit life changing, bro. Like you feel me? It been a couple times I've been in sessions. Or I'm on the block chilling with the homeboys or something. We go our separate ways. I dip off. Yo, I got a session. I get up to the studio 20, 30 minutes. Yo, such and such just got shot at. Yo, they shooting over here. Like, barely missing shit. Like, you feel me? All
Mm-hmm.
because I'm in the stew. Like, this shit changed my
Like
life.
staying
Like,
out the way.
yeah, it's all the way out the way. Like, you feel me? Word up. And I actually lost my best friend on the night where he was supposed to be in the stew with me, but he was like out there with his homeboys and shit. One thing led to another. Joker spent the corner, started shooting, and he got hit. You know what I'm saying? Word up. So, like, a lot of things could be avoided, and I feel like this shit, you know how like karate put that discipline and shit into you and all that for
Yeah.
playing football. Like that's what this could do for you. Like, you know what I mean? Word up.
Yeah. I feel like anything is anything that's productive can save you
Yeah.
from like the streets, save you from wherever shit. Save you. You don't want children. Find something you want. You want a hobby, and you don't want to die in the streets. Find something. Play. I don't know. You just
Yeah.
gotta find something.
Yeah. Just get out
You
the
know.
way.
So
Word
to for
up.
you to want to, teach the youth because it's really the youth that got the power. Like
Mm-hmm.
we chilling, we young. Like you know what I mean. But 20 years, like we think we like yeah we in power of our own lives, but we gonna have our kids,
Yeah.
man. We gonna
Yeah.
have and even the kids' friends, like they
Mm-hmm.
gonna be the ones doing all this shit.
Yeah.
They gonna be the ones with the camera. They gonna be the ones with the
Mm-hmm.
engineering computer. They gonna be the ones, you know what I mean? With the music videos, whatever you want, making the music, So it's good that you wanna put the youth into something that
Mm-hmm.
changed your life. You
Yeah,
know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
Word up. I give them like firsthand details and experiences. Like this ain't just no shit where you know what I mean. It sound good, so that's why I would want to do it. Like I ain't even really interested in getting paid in that shit. That's just like on my shit. That's something that's personal for me. Like you know what I mean. I'm
Mm.
indebted to do that shit. It's gonna happen one way or another. I just want to go about it in a way to where it's like I
Shit,
leave my
morals.
mark with it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, that it takes a lot to do that. I
Yeah.
ain't even gonna lie. That's like strictly going off of morals and ethics,
Yeah.
basically, or
Mm-hmm.
what you believe is right for something that's even beyond you. That's
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So that's fire.
Yeah.
That shit actually crazy. When you think about it, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what other so if let's put it like this, if you had any last things that you would like to tell, the audience or tell your fans, people that, hit you up, stuff like that, or just interested in just watching the video, what would that last message be?
Shit, man, you just gotta stay consistent with everything you do, man. And especially when it comes down to this music and being in this field and this department and everything, there's gonna be so many challenges that's built to break you down. Like a lot of people don't understand that. They think that the journey on the way to success is just all peaches and cream. Sometimes you gotta go through some ditches to teach you how to jump around them. You feel me? Like if you ain't never been through nothing, the first day that it rained, it's gonna tear your ass up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you gotta build that skin up, put in a lot of work, man. Network, talk to people, be open for new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you could be blocking your blessings without even realizing it. Definitely. Word up. But yeah, man, it's like endless opportunities. Like you just gotta go full throttle with it. Cause there's always somebody who doing the same shit that you doing. You feel me? And when you sleep, they working. when you working, they working harder. You feel me? So you just gotta keep it like that.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that. The part where you said, "Oh, when you sleeping, they working harder." I feel like I'm not even talking about me. I'm the one working harder. Like I think about like competition, like other people. That shit fuck with me all day.
Yeah,
Like you
that
know what I
I
mean?
mean that's something that a lot of people like fuel themselves off, but
Yeah,
like
that's
me,
what I
I
do.
don't really talk about it too much. I'm not that guy that want to be known as just the number one engineer. You know what I'm saying? I don't really give a fuck about them titles. Like
Mm.
niggas can have them shits. You feel me? Like as long as it's joking, know my name, they know I've been doing this. You feel me? And it's a
Yeah,
reason why. Like word up.
yeah. I have a problem. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I have a problem. I'm like, nah. Like it's not an obsession, but it's like I will go and look at other people shit. Like I just go out of my way. I'll watch it. I'll watch like I'll like analyze that shit without having the analytics like type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
And
you.
but I won't be mad though.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dang, they going in. How do they do that? Like, what are they doing? You know what? That means I gotta like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. It don't be no like hard feelings. It don't be no none of that.
Yeah.
It's
Nah, I
just
feel
more
what you're
so.
saying.
It's just like a hunger to like stay on, like you said, stay relevant with what's going on.
Yeah,
Like, you
definitely.
know what I mean?
You
So
gotta do that sometime. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Me,
yeah,
I'm the type of person, I'm gonna call you. You feel me? I'm gonna
yeah,
call that engineer, like, yo, that shit sound good, bro. Like, what you doing? Like,
yeah,
niggas know me. Like, you feel, I ain't never been no shame in my game. I didn't go to school for this. I tell jokers, I went to YouTube University because that's
yeah.
where I went.
Same
And the
here.
best thing that I ever did was opened up my motherfucking mouth and asked the question. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that shit got me so
Mm-hmm.
far. Like, you know what I mean? There was an
Mm-hmm.
engineer. He definitely like helped mold me into where I'm at and like how my sound is coming about and everything. Like, bro, really got me right. And I would have missed the opportunity if I would have been too scared to ask him. Like, yeah, I need help, bro. Like, you feel me? And bro, help me out.
Yeah. Sometimes,
Definitely.
I don't know if you ever read. I already know about this book, 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah.
And one of them is play stupid and you end up like becoming the smartest. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Among those lines, it's like not even like playing stupid. If you really don't know, and you know there's a person that may know all this shit, like just ask them. And that person might be like, "Oh, this person don't know shit. Let me just." They might get wrapped up in loving talking about what they're, what they
For
know.
sure.
You might learn so much by just asking, like you said,
Mhm.
asking just one question. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with what I do now. So that's all I would do. Ask questions. I asked photographers. That's what I did at first. I did nothing with video in the beginning. I had no clue what I was originally a photographer. Then I went to the next step. I'm still, like you said, still in the waters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely get the message that you're putting out to people. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, all creators can appreciate it, I'm sure. But thank you for having me. You know, I appreciate that. It's nice pulling up. You have a very nice studio.
Appreciate it.
And with that being said, you know, it's your boy Vader. It's on the rise. We out.